Today, we're celebrating a true musical giant, the one and only Richard Smallwood. He was an artist who didn't just write songs, he pretty much architected entire soundscapes that would go on to redefine a whole genre. The music world is mourning his recent passing on December 30th, 2025, and yeah, tributes just like this have been pouring in from every corner of the globe. Let's unpack what exactly earned him the title of Maestro. We're going to explore the unique genius behind his sound. All right, so first things first, let's get to know the man behind all that incredible music. Richard Smallwood passed away at 77 from complications related to kidney failure. His life spanned a really remarkable era in music. But what exactly made his music so distinct, so powerful, and frankly, so revolutionary? Well, it all came down to this incredible fusion. He took the raw emotional power of traditional gospel and merged it with the intricate, detailed structures of classical music. This wasn't just a new style, it was like he was creating a completely new musical language. And he absolutely had the formal training to back it up. Smallwood graduated with honors from the prestigious Howard University, earning degrees in both vocal performance and piano. This gave him the technical mastery to draw from the worlds of Bach and Rachmaninoff, and then just seamlessly weave those classical elements into the powerful gospel anthems he became so famous for. So that's the theory behind his sound. Now let's talk about the proof, the timeless anthems that became a soundtrack for millions. Let's take a look at three of his most essential, most enduring anthems. First up has to be his signature song, Total Praise. If you've ever been in a church, you've almost certainly heard it. It's an anthem on an almost operatic scale, famous for that powerful soaring crescendo. It's just one of those pieces of music that manages to feel both deeply personal and universally grand all at once. And this is what shows his incredible range. He could move from the massive scale of Total Praise to the intimate, tender ballad that is Center of My Joy. This song became a true standard, a quiet prayer set to a melody you just can't forget. This also shows his incredible crossover appeal. While I Love the Lord was already a beloved gospel song, it just exploded into the mainstream when Whitney Houston performed it in The Preacher's Wife. Suddenly, a Richard Smallwood composition was at the heart of a major Hollywood film, reaching millions who had maybe never even stepped foot in a gospel church. And that crossover appeal? Well, it built into something huge. His influence stretched far beyond the gospel charts, breaking barriers and reaching deep into the heart of popular culture. I mean, you can just see his sustained impact across the decades. His debut album in 1982 had an incredible 87-week run on the charts. In the 90s, he formed his modern ensemble Vision. Then came that massive Whitney Houston moment in 96, leading to his well-deserved induction into the Gospel Music Hall of Fame. It was a career just defined by constant evolution. The caliber of artists who covered his work really speaks volumes. We're talking global superstars like Whitney Houston and Destiny's Child. His compositions were so musically rich and emotionally resonant that they just transcended genre, earning him consistent recognition from both the Grammys and the Dove Awards. So as we wrap up, what is the lasting impact of Richard Smallwood? What is the total praise we can give for his life's work? Ultimately, Richard Smallwood's legacy is one of elevation. He didn't just write amazing songs. He raised the entire standard of artistry within gospel music. He proved a church anthem could be as musically complex as a classical symphony, and in doing so, he built bridges for everyone to cross, regardless of their background. And that leaves us with a final thought. How does one artist's sound manage to fill both a church sanctuary and a Hollywood film? The answer, I think, lies in the rare genius of Richard Smallwood, a true